That's what you painted the entire walls with?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's up, guys? We are here down the road outside of the Gorilla Rockets shop, and I wanted to go take you guys through this entire place, show you what it looks like now, because if you remember quite a while back, I did a video where we showed you what we were planning on doing with the shop. We walked you through a bunch of the restoration and a lot of the stuff that we had to do to the building just to even get in here. Now we're in here, we've done quite a bit, and I want to show you guys what it's like. Plus, you guys have been asking, since we had an extra bay, what were we going to do with the bay? And so today, I want to answer that for you as well. So, without further ado, let's go walk inside. We'll go check everything out, show you all the stuff that we've done since the last time that you've seen this place, explain a little bit more about, you know, the motorcycle stuff. We'll get into it. And I'll show you our plans for this new third bay. It's gonna be absolutely freaking sick, and I'm super excited. Let's go check it out. What you guys are about to see is our new, very nice, new, just clean operation that we've got going on here. And honestly, why would you not want a clean operation? What you guys need is a clean operation going on down south, you know what I mean? When it comes to your bald, or maybe not so bald, beauties, you absolutely need a good trimmer. That is why Manscape has brought you guys, lucky you, third generation of the lawnmower. This trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade that will absolutely eliminate any cutting accidents that you're probably used to having with your other cheaper trimmer. This thing, this is gonna, yeah, I'm having a hard time remembering it. All right, hang on, I'm gonna get it. This thing features a premium battery, waterproof technology, and even a light for getting to those dark nooks and crannies. This bike can rev pretty high, but Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0 revs 7,000 RPM, and it's quiet, which means that if you want to trim your airstrip while everybody in the house is sleeping, no more, no worries. Go for it. No worries any longer. Speaking of airplanes, you know that planes won't land on a crowded airstrip, right? Get your airstrip cleaned up. That way you may have some more air traffic, if you know what I mean. And if you want to get 20% off and free shipping, click the link down in the description below. Trust me, your balls will thank you. And now, back to this tour. It's pretty cool. All right, now that our promo's done, let's go check it out. Ooh, whoa. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so nobody's seen in here yet. It's kind of cool, but the floors we did red, so Jess painted these. We still have to do a few decorations and stuff like that on the walls, but this is gonna be hopefully the showroom space. This place right here, we're gonna hopefully have like a nice, really nice bike here in the center, be able to have it roped off, have a few other bikes lined up on the walls, shelves with different items that you can grab, stuff like that. But as you see, complete transformation from when we first moved in. This thing had like insulation falling from the ceiling. It was pretty junky, it was pretty bad, but we got it all looking good. Back here, everything got done. Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen the video where we're doing the countertops, you can go check that out. But we got countertops put in here, new hardware, new cabinets, and then in here, everything's painted, so it looks real nice in here now. And then Jess's parents actually made this. They came and dropped it off the other day. It was unfinished whenever they brought it to us, but over the last few days, we were able to get it finished. And this is our new conference room for down here. So this right here is gonna be the conference room. It's a little dusty because to finish the table, they had to wet sand it, and after they sanded it down, they had to pour another coat over the top, but it all looks good now. So we're gonna have, hopefully, this is gonna be like on this wall, a 60-inch TV or so we'll be able to have all of our board meetings in here. And so we'll have 6 chairs around this big table, hopefully a big, nice whiteboard. And this is gonna be the place where we're gonna be having all of our meetings. We have a lot of meetings right now, but we just don't have a place to go. So what it ends up looking like is just a bunch of chairs just kind of huddled around a few desks, and it's just really not working. So this is gonna be the place for official meetings. Thank you so much to Jess's parents, by the way. This table looks amazing. If you guys can't see, it's the DLS logo that you guys have probably got on your shirts. And if you look at the edges too, this is like my favorite part about the table, is that it's the raw edges of the outer part of the tree, which is awesome. Look at that, this is my favorite part. I'm just gonna sit on this end and just end up playing with this. It is so cool to feel. The goal for this room is just gonna be a conference room, showroom, bathroom, and then as you see above here, this is the shop section. So this is gonna be the only place in the future that people will be able to come in and actually look at the bikes and stuff like that. This next place is gonna be closed off. This is gonna be the shop. And now in here, you can tell that there has been a lot to go on since the last time that you guys saw. Honestly, this entire thing is completely transformed almost. What we're waiting on now is we're planning on getting these walls painted, and we're gonna be doing something really crazy with the walls. We got our motorcycle lift finally installed, and we got airlines ran to it. So thank you so much, Benpack. I love you guys so much, appreciate it. We got this in, we got a TV right here, so that way you know, tutorials, any kind of information that you would need to know while working on a bike. We got AC in here now too. That was a big thing. That was expensive, but it feels really good in here. This is where a lot of the work on the bikes at least is going to take place. We got toolboxes all in here. Right now what we're waiting on is I'm still waiting on a dealer's license to get cleared through the state. There's so much paperwork and it is very difficult to do that. So after paperwork gets cleared, this side of things should hopefully be able to open up. On top of that, this is going to be our first business that we've ever had technically like public for people to come and shop and stuff like that. So it's going to be weird. As I've said to you guys since pretty much the beginning, Gorilla Rockets, the goal of it is to push towards a motorcycle dealership that handles a lot of used bikes. It's pretty much going to be the bike plug. If you want to find the best, the nicest of aftermarket bikes, this is pretty much where you would go. A lot of stuff has been done to all of these, and we'll get over that in the future, but it's cool to see all these bikes that we got. Like this one, for instance, this 300 had a bunch of issues, went through, completely fixed it. Same thing with that R1, same thing with a few of the other bikes. So it's gonna be cool to see the transformations of bikes going from everyday beat and abused sport bikes to completely cleaned up and refined machines. It's gonna be awesome. So the big question, well, hey, actually, check out this divider. Now that we got AC in here, we had to get a divider to keep the AC in and obviously keep the heat over there, but we're not gonna be keeping heat over there for long because we're getting AC put in there too, and I'll explain why. A lot of you guys, ever since we moved into this building, have been asking, what are y'all doing with the third bay? Y'all need to put a dyno in there, use that as a dyno room. Well, we ended up getting a dyno at the shop because we got a lot of stuff coming at the shop too. I'm not gonna get into it right now. Just understand whenever I say that down the road is gonna be sick. So go next door, let's check out our new business.
It's a truck.
Whoa! It still looks pretty much like whenever we first moved in. And I just wanted to show you guys this state, again, like we did with the other one, before we started doing anything to it, because this is gonna be where we're starting. This is what we're starting with, and this is gonna be our new detail shop. These walls are about to get painted tomorrow. We're gonna paint from about, I'd say, this line down. We're gonna paint white. The reason why we're gonna paint it white is because we're gonna have lights stacked and screwed into the walls, shining at the inside so that we've got a lot of nice lighting to be able to see whenever you're doing paint corrections, things of that sort. So we're gonna have to have this entire thing covered in lights. Having the white is gonna be beneficial though, because if you have white on both sides, the light is reflecting off really well. Black absorbs light, and so what happens is you end up with a really dark space, but we want the exact opposite of that here. We want to have as much light as possible in this room, so that way we've got really good visibility on the paint so we can see what we're working with. So on this wall will probably end up honestly staying pretty clean. It's hard to even imagine, I understand that, I'm so sorry that we're not further along, but I do think it's important to show you guys like the steps. So this place, or this wall at least, is probably gonna be pretty empty. It's gonna be hard because this is a rather small space, but again, for starting a detail shop like this, you gotta start somewhere. So this is where we're starting. Back here, we're probably gonna have to get washer and dryer and stack it one on top of the other. The reason why is because whenever you do detail stuff, you go through a lot of microfiber rags and they gotta be cleaned all the time, very regularly. So we're gonna make sure that we have some way to clean those. I don't wanna spend money on going and having stuff cleaned, and it's a lot of rags too. Like you can imagine how many rags you would go through. So we've got our air compressor sitting on the ground temporarily, but I think we're gonna reroute that and put it up there. And once we get it up top, I've got all these parts that I still need to sell, which we're gonna get them hopefully listed on eBay soon. These are all extra parts from the GT350, the GTR, like this is extra wheels from the Razor, extra wheels from the Viper. We've just got a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna be trying to sell all that, but for now, what I think we're gonna do is just kind of relocate it up to the top of there just to get it out of the way. In here, we're gonna have an office space, which I'll introduce you to the guy who is starting, by the way, who is gonna be running this shop, but he'll be hopefully starting in the next few days. And this is gonna be his office space. So this place needs to be, oh God, it's so, yeah. This place inside of here is gonna be completely painted as well. So thinking about doing black on all of the wood, painting black in here, just having it nice and clean looking. Do black all over the outside, white walls, should look really good. There's a few more things that we need to do, but if you guys see, we've already got some of our equipment that started coming in. We've got a nice polishing machine here. We have 2 more machines coming in as well. So this is gonna be the third, technically, this is gonna be the 3rd polishing machine. Shelving all down the side, hopefully. And yeah, it's really not too complicated, but we're just gonna dress it up. It's gonna look really nice. Like I said, today, you're getting to see the starting point, the bare grounds of what we're gonna be building off of. And over the next few days, you'll be able to see us getting in here, hopefully, and cleaning everything in here. We gotta get all of that. There's a bunch of crap in the corner that we gotta get put in the dumpster. There are wheels and stuff, like I said, that we've gotta stack up top. Once we get all of that out of the way, then we're gonna start painting tomorrow. Tomorrow, after we get done painting, I guess we'll be putting in lights and we'll be getting ready to get started. So it's gonna be kind of cool. This is gonna be another one of those business ventures that I had that was kind of different. This is gonna be interesting because this one, hopefully, the way that I wanna set it up is to have it completely like no contact at all. The person will book an appointment online. They'll get a text basically asking for confirmation. Are you wanting to still be here for this appointment? Yes or no. After they say yes, then they'll be able to drop their car off here. Whatever service that they selected will be taken care of. They'll come back, pick it up, pay real quick by swiping, and they'll be gone. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on it. This should be launching in about 2 weeks. We're really rushing this timeline because this one's gonna be something that I'm really looking forward to. I want to say so much, I just can't spoil anything. You know how I am. So previously, all that we've had this space for is just storage. And as you see, there's no Sprinter here anymore. And the reason why there is no Sprinter in here anymore is because we sold it Friday. That has been a long time coming. I've been trying to sell the thing forever. But anyways, Sprinter's gone. And God, I want to talk about everything so much. So this truck, that trailer, all the cars down in the shop, none of that's going to be there anymore. And I believe I'm actually going to possibly be relocating. Should I say that?
No.
You should blur out my mouth and like fast forward through all this while you're still recording. Yeah. That way it make people, and then I'll just do one of these. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. We're gonna find a new place for this stuff. So what do you guys think? I just wanted to give you a little bit of updates, I guess, about the business ventures of things. That's what this channel is about. It's about all the stuff that we do aside from It's Just a Six and the car stuff. And so this has been one of the biggest things that we've been working on over the last few months and weeks, and really looking forward to it. So now that you guys got to see what it looks like today, see you guys tomorrow. We'll get some paint put on the walls and it should look pretty good. Woo!
Tomorrow.
We're gonna hot down the road real quick. Yesterday we got prepped for painting and they started painting, and today they made a lot of progress. So we're gonna hopefully finish up painting the office space and doing a few other things today. And so yeah.
Come back, I'll just...
Yep. All right. Alrighty, let's go check it out. So, as you can probably see, the walls have already been painted white. It looks way better in here. It's a lot brighter in here already, and that's what we were really hoping for whenever we did the white paint on the walls, was that it was gonna bounce a lot more light reflections back into the center of the room and make it look a lot brighter in here. And it definitely did. We've even got some of the lights out up there because they're old. We're gonna replace those with some LEDs. We've also got a ton of LEDs that we're gonna be putting on the walls, which I'll show you guys later. But the walls look really good. Now that we've got them white, what we were talking about doing next is probably leaving from here, maybe down in that white, and then from there up doing black, and maybe doing like a colored strip going all the way down and around the whole entire place. But for now, to get started, we've got the white walls, which is all we needed pretty much. So everything pretty much is gonna be black and white in here. All the boxes that we're gonna be keeping the tools and the different products and everything in. We got white tool boxes, which are gonna be crazy. And we're doing something pretty crazy with the floors as well. I think we're gonna end up doing, well, let me explain. So whenever we, actually, let me just go in here. But whenever we did the floors over here in Gorilla Rock, I love how these are all interconnected. It's so sweet. Whenever we did these floors, if you guys remember, I told you it was a super just pain in the ass. It was a really, really big pain in the ass. Is you've got to sand down the entire floor, and once you get the entire floor sanded down, then you've got to prime it. And after you do primer, then you've got to roll on the paint, and then after the paint, then you got to roll on the clear. And so it was going to take a lot of time to be able to do that over there. So I think what we're going to do is probably leave that same gray base that we've got going on, which you can see right here in the same next door, except for we're going to do, I think, like a rainbow paint splatter all over that gray base. And so a bunch of neon colors under a lot of lights in a bright room should look pretty good, I think. So it's gonna be hard to imagine, as always, if you don't have a vision for this type of stuff, but we're gonna have this color floor, a lot of rainbow dots on it, white walls with lighting all down it, black up top, and black office and bathroom back there. So everything in this room is taped off, ready to go. So he's about to come in here with the paint gun. This is gonna be like the office space where people will be able to come and pay, you know, that kind of stuff, where he'll be able to hang out and answer questions online, do whatever. That's what you painted the entire walls with?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's what I'm sitting there thinking. I'm like, that doesn't seem like it's coming out a lot at all.
No.
No, yeah, that's right. Because I'm sitting here thinking, yeah. It still uses a lot of paint too, though.
Oh yeah.
That's the wall plate light. Now it's bigger.
All right, I gotta run back down the road. Guess we'll see what it looks like later. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. It's a lot of stuff everywhere in here now, but as you see, that wall and the building and everything painted black. I hate looking at stuff in the middle of transitional periods because it doesn't look good yet. It will. So now I'll come check out here. Obviously it's not done, but once it's done, we'll be able to decorate inside of here, and it should make for a nice little office space. I like the black inside of here too.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Once it dries completely and it isn't so glossy like that, it'll probably look good. So this is gonna be where all the management and everything is gonna be sitting. And I guess outside of here, they're setting up all the lights right now. But once the lights are set up today, we're almost done.
Phase 1 will be complete.
Yeah, phase 1 will be complete. Well, we're pretty much done with all the exciting stuff that we needed to do down here today. So tomorrow, what we're planning on doing is cleaning this floor up, getting it pressure washed, squeegeeing all the dirt and water out of the front. Once we got the floors real nice and clean, we're gonna show you what we're gonna do next. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think. But the walls are gonna be white like this. They're running the Lowe's right now to go grab some boards and some other different brackets and stuff to get the lights mounted. Jess and these guys here are gonna finish painting the office and the bathroom over here black on the outside, do a little bit more finishing up, and I'll give you guys another update hopefully in the next few days. So I think this place is gonna come together really quickly. This one is a lot easier than Gorilla Rockets, for instance, where we have to apply for a dealer's license and wait for literally months to get it back. So this one, pretty much as soon as we're done, we're ready to go. So I'm really nervous, honestly. Like real nervous. This is the first public business that we've done, like I said, so this is going to be the first time that fans will be able to take their cars to something that we're doing and have it worked on, which is, yeah, it's going to be cool. This is going to be a good test run because we've got a few more bigger ideas involving the shop down the road, so stay tuned. Should be cool.
I'm beating it up like I'm Tyson. She's sucking me clean like a Dyson. I'm going back to my old ways. Fuck it, I think that they like it. Rolling up all of my problems and smoking them down in the backwood. Pray to the Heavenly Father, tell him that if I could change it tonight, would. Hey, I pay for all of my own shit. Ain't worried about a few dollars. I made it here with my whole clique. Ain't a single one of us scholars. Yeah, I dropped out and made a couple million. Fuck everybody.